of its melancholy in the air. Even the drizzle that clung to the city's grimy cobblestones felt a shade darker than your everyday downpour. Vaudeville was a city of high stakes and low morals, where vice and virtue danced a wicked waltz. Street lamps flickered.
Let's start again. Lowering the lights off. Now it's all
The second I stepped off the train into the city of Vaudeville, I could feel the weight of its melancholy in the air. Even the drizzle that clung to the city's grimy cobblestones felt a shade darker than your everyday downpour. Vaudeville was a city of high stakes and low morals where vice and virtue danced a wicked waltz. Street lamps, flickering like burnt-out stars, were the only guide through the maze of rain-soaked alleyways and whispering shadows. My name's Martini, detective, troubleshooter, and a lousy sucker for hard luck stories. This wasn't my first circus, but this act was a 3-ring special. 3 murders, no leads, and a city on the brink of bedlam. The victims were as different as chalk and cheese, each a symbol of the city's vibrant veneer. A young dancer who moved like poetry in motion, her life cut short mid-pirouette. The socialite, a woman who knew the city's pulse better than anyone else. And then there was the businessman, the embodiment of vaudeville's promises of progress, snuffed out like a candle in the wind. The usual peace in vaudeville was off kilter, replaced by the discordant notes of fear and suspicion. Strangers viewed each other through wary eyes, neighbors turned to strangers, and every shadow seemed to hold a secret. The once vibrant city had become a stage, the curtain drawn on a grim play of mystery and murder. In a city without harmony, the police chief was the conductor trying to keep the orchestra in tune. Gretzky was his name, a seasoned cop with a granite jaw and a heart that had seen better days. There was a stark tension, a raw fear that danced like St. Elmo's fire in his eyes. Whatever was happening in vaudeville had Gretzky out of his depth, and that was a sight I'd never thought I'd see. If anyone could make sense of this twisted tale, it would be him. I'd better head to the police station and have a chat with Gretzky for starters.
Well, that was all of them. Somehow. Well, I suppose it's now loading. Yeah, it's important of loading animation now. So, apparently this is some kind of AI voice processing that heavy. So, heavy on the CPU and GPU, so I don't know. They managed to make FMV, that is full motion video based games in the 1990s with a fraction of the results. So I don't know, like the 90s, top of the line hardware to put together some movies into to play a video. So, I'm just testing if I can even fit this game in the memory. Yeah. This is the case of like a processor size of 3 easily 3 gigabytes. Those have to be tough to fit in the 8 gigabytes because the Windows is like 3.5 and then and usually much more. I think it's crashed, yeah. You need to crash. Well, yeah. It's a free game, whatever. Doesn't matter. Just complain about free game. Yeah, it would be nice to show some gameplay. Yeah, it would be on my table, you know. Yeah, let's try one more time. Yeah, it just doesn't fit in the memory, I guess. Yeah. Right. Try one more time. Delete the save and start again. Okay. Now waiting for the. Okay. No. I don't. Okay. No, it's starting. The game. It got 1.4 gigabytes when it's in the menu, and then it converts to 3.4 to the max what I have left to calculate everything there. That's epic because yeah, the great idea of making a really fast launcher, and there's no memory left for there's less memory left for the game. So that's something. Maybe the Unity Bumblebee Studio. Well, it just takes too much RAM.
The second I stepped off the
Sometimes the resolution. Okay, I just accidentally closed it. Okay. Well, thank you, try. Good. Try again.
The second I stepped off.
Okay. Delete the. Delete all the selection. So let's start new one. Let's see what happens. Okay. We got our public graphics. Some users kind of try to dump everything into memory, and you just don't have it, then it's just graphics, you know. Okay. I don't have an SSD, so I want to. It disappeared for a second. Okay. So I don't have an SSD, so it loads like 10 megabytes per second. So 20, 10 or 20. That's usually how it goes. And the SSDs are like 100 or something. So when they make the games that like require SSD, then it's like 5 to 10 times as a load you can load. So something that loads minutes loads like 10 minutes. Yeah, I get Windows error. Net1 exe application error. The application was unable to start correctly. Application is unable to start correctly. 0x 0xC00012D. Click OK to close the application. Okay. And it's not maybe. Okay, but it's only net1. So net1 is gonna, when it breaks, then it means that the system is broken. Oh no, the graphics. some get the game so that you yeah,